Who do I know that I'm making better right now? Who do you know? I just wanna feel liberated. I just wanna feel liberated.
Speaking of ridiculousness, let's talk about Kanye.
Oh God!
For a second. This past week, Kanye has said some ridiculous, ludicrous shit. He's worn the "Make America Great Again" hat. He's dropped his own version of the "Join the Lucas, I'm Not a Racist" song with T.I. And Boom Dynamite. Don't forget
the scoop. Don't forget the Scoopity Dupes.
Oh,
please don't forget that.
How can I forget the Scoopity Dupes from what's that song called? "Lift Yourself"? Is that the joint?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I know, Boom, you said you might fall back, but do you have some bars for this before you fall back?
I do.
Okay.
I do have bars in this. You know what I'm saying? And I posted on Insta, you know what I'm saying, last week, you know what I'm saying, or this week, like, let's not get caught into this Kanye. I don't even want to talk on too tough because I don't want to give him the platform. Let us not remember, you know what I'm saying, let us remember, you know what I'm saying, the fake beef that he had with 50 Cent.
Right. I saw you post about that. Yeah.
And how that both drove their albums, you know what I'm saying, to go platinum, whatever. Not to say that the albums weren't good, but that was the machine behind there, you know what I'm saying? Which one are you going to buy? You going to buy the 50 or you going to buy the Kanye? Right. You know what I'm saying? Team Kanye, team 50, whatever.
Right.
So if you want to be funky, last week, you know what I'm saying, Kanye dropped a litany of tweets that were nothing but release dates. It was like Tiana Taylor.
Right.
Nas. Kanye.
Right.
Me. You know what I'm saying? Push. And then we just like, oh, okay. And everybody got excited. Like, okay, new music, okay. Which should have been enough promo for his album. Really should have. The week after that, he went into just ridiculous, I like the way the president thinks. He's a free thinker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And in my opinion, and Ebro checked him on this on Hot 97, it's just him trolling to become newsworthy again. And as we are your hood news source, you know what I'm saying?
Whoa. Wait, we overtook World Star?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
I mean, for real.
Moving up.
We have college degrees. No disrespect to World Star. But we are your news source, you know what I'm saying? CNN, again, like, no disrespect to Capone Noriega, you know what I'm saying? But if you got them Soul Gem Tims, you know what I'm saying? You stand on the top of New York, you know what I'm saying? But this is just Kanye trying to make way to produce an album. I will say this: the Scooty Dupe has a dope ass beat, and the joint with T.I. is alright. It's not even, I mean, but I'm done. Like, I don't like this is past the point of return. Like, you can't side with Trump or side with someone who's racist and misogynistic and, you know what I mean, racially biased. Right. Just to put like at some point, like, you know what I'm saying, the adults to say this is too much. You know what I'm saying? Your man, what's your man's name, Kenan?
Who?
Macy Gray. You know what I'm saying? Had a hat that said "Make Kanye Great Again."
Yeah, Macy Gray.
That's what we need. You know what I mean? We're done with this bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to talk too much about him. Just, this is all promo for his album. You know it is.
Remy, how do you feel about Kanye doing what he do?
Look, man, I wasn't checking. You know, once he said, "I love Trump, dog." Like, I went back into the archives. I looked at, I watched the motherfucking Hurricane Katrina joint with him and Mike Myers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shouts out, black people.
Shouts to that quick cut to Chris Tucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
I was like, how do we get here? You know what I'm saying? Like with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, like, I wasn't checking for none of his shit, and I actually heard the Scootity Whoop joint, the Lift Yourself joint, or Accident Dog. And
word.
I will say this, you know what I'm saying?
I put it in the chat.
I respect the motherfucking, just like the egregiousness of that Scootity Whoop joint, you know what I'm saying? Because basically that nigga saying, I could put out whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying, and y'all motherfuckers are gonna buy into it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And motherfuckers was probably waiting in line to download this Lift Yourself joint. You know,
That was the Ebro troll. You know what I'm saying? Because no, for real. Because he released the joint. He was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to drop a track. It's called Lift Yourself. It's gonna have, you know what I mean? Ebro will understand, and I'm gonna give you bars that talk about stuff. Because you know Ebro was roasting him on the fact that, you know what I'm saying, he was being counterculture. And then, all right, I'm gonna talk about Kanye. I didn't want to talk about Kanye. We didn't talk about Kanye.
Let's talk about Kanye.
So the joint was like, he's talking about how he likes Trump and how Trump's a free thinker and he's like against the status quo.
Yep.
And that's why he appreciates it.
Yep.
And some of that I believe is truth, and some of that I believe is bullshit and trolling.
Okay.
The fact is that people like Chance and people like Sci-Hi came out and was like, on some real shit, he has the right to say whatever he wants. Like, all black people don't have to be Democrats. Yep. Like, y'all buying too much into this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all a marketing ploy. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't put out an album in motherfucking like 6-7 years, you know what I'm saying? How do you get that back? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you get your name again relevant in the news?
Right. You come out as a Trump supporter and free thinker and all this other shit.
And that's what it is. Dragon
energy.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Dragon energy drinks, dog. Like, come on.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's the shit that got me mad, where like people are having a debate like, well, Kanye does have the right to, like, you know what I'm saying, to be a Republican or like whoever he wants. Like, I don't think he should be vilified for liking, you know. No, that's not what it is, bro. Let's not extrapolate too fucking far.
Right.
This motherfucker's trying to sell records.
Right.
You know this, Candy. We all know this.
We do know this, yes.
Let's not make it seem like, you know what I mean, we're being unfair, or we're saying all blacks have to be Democrats, or all blacks have to. This motherfucker said Obama was in office for 8 years and ain't shit changed in Chicago.
Mm-hmm. And the only thing Chance said to counter that was black people don't have to be Democrats.
But again, I think it was just like, you know what I mean, which is true.
Yeah.
But and that's an intelligent answer to a fucking retarded statement.
That's real.
You see a man John Legend with him, and I saw John Legend on him on Twitter, and he was like, you know, I'm listening to Kanye's new album. You know, you can still be different and still show love. Like, no, like we don't like this. Like you have difference of opinion and still in the same accord. Like, no, we don't have to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wish for one time, like John Legend would stick up for the ordinary people. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we don't know which way to go. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That like you the media and people are making this shit bigger than what it is.
Right.
Niggas in the step back and say, oh, this nigga's trying to sell records. Okay, say less.
Right. But
let him cook. Like, come on. Cannon, what's your thoughts, man? You in the music, you know this shit.
So my thing with that though is, boom, he's gonna sell records regardless. He doesn't even need it. That's why, while I understand where you're coming from, your point, he doesn't, at this point, the name is enough to sell records, right? He's finally reached that plateau.
You think so?
Yeah.
After 7 years, you think that, like, I don't think it's a bounce back like that. Name another artist that could take a hiatus. Like, when did Jesus come out?
Jesus came out in 2012.
So we're talking about 6 years, like I said. You know what I'm saying? Like, so name a 2013.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But what about Pablo? Pablo came out like
Pablo. Pablo was 2 years ago or last year.
Oh, then that's it.
I think it was like 2 years ago.
2 years ago. 2 years ago.
2016. I stand to be corrected.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so like after Pablo and that whole shit of, you know what I'm saying, this is a living album. You know, I'm making changes to it as you listen to it. After that, he's kind of reached this plateau with the clothes looking like fucking hobos, with, you know what I'm saying, still like ranting about how Jay ain't his best friend and Beyonce doesn't want their daughter to play with Lil North. You know,
I don't either.
I don't either. But my point is, like, I think Kanye has finally reached that level where his name is enough to sell records, and he doesn't have to do that. So that's why I'm thinking that partially, yes, it is promo to sell records, but also I think this is just him now.
Is this him now, or is this America now? Because like you know what I'm saying. Say what you say about Kanye, you know what I'm saying. But Kanye has always been ahead of the wave.
Right.
This motherfucker's wearing skinny jeans. You know what I'm saying. Before niggas was wearing skinny jeans.
Right.
When people were being clean, he was the first people cutting up clothes. And now, like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. He had a sound that was before its time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying. Maybe we're just at a point where we're at like as much as we want to fight, like this Trump thing is here to stay, and it's a wave. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, it is here to stay.
It's not here to stay.
You're beyond reproach. You're beyond criticism, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the status quo that you think is right, you know what I'm saying, is wrong.
Wait, hold up, Remy. How do you think it's not here to stay?
Yeah, this shit is a fad. Like nothing lasts in this in this day and age, dog. For this generation, you know what I'm saying? Like,
watch me.
Nothing is here to stay, dog.
This
shit is a fad. This shit will be
gone
in like 2 months after we vote Trump out of office in 2020.
I don't know. I think this is like one of those toothpaste out the tube joints, dog. It's like now the racists feel fucking empowered, and then now they got Kanye on their side. Man, I don't know about that.
No, it's not gonna cook, dog. I'm telling you. It's not gonna cook in the motherfucking midterm elections.
We'll see about that.
It's gonna be like your man from Get Out, man. I love that motherfucking. You know what I'm saying? That snap your fingers, man. I miss the bubble gum. I miss the Chico stick. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, they had the fucking pledges dance naked to snap music. What kind of shit is this?
Well, my man shimmied his shoulders, dog. Like, I was like, nah, bro.
Can you just explain how Shorty got the bloody footprint on her ceiling?
Yo, they never touched that.
Was it a bloody footprint, or was it just like dirty feet, like on the ceiling?
It was red. It was red.
Damn, they never touched that, dog. I was wondering that too. But then she turned out to be crazy, and Tracy had to push her down that flight of steps.
He didn't have to push her down the flight of steps. He didn't have to push her down the flight of steps, though. You know what I'm saying? That was uncalled for on Tracy's part, dog.
It was funny because they went to a pajama party, but Tracy had the same outfit the entire time.
Because he was a bodyguard.
Because he's security, dog.
No, none of that. Because he's wearing a wave cap. And we all wear wave caps to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it doesn't matter what kind of jam it was, Tracy's wearing his pajamas.
Oh, shit. Anyway, Kanye's fucking up, and I do agree with y'all, though. It's time with you, Boom, it's time to ignore him. Just like, let him do him. We lost him a long time ago. Yeah. However, if this motherfucking album comes out and it soul samples over the explosive drums, what are we doing?
So, can I ask you this question in the chat? You know what I'm saying? And you can speak to this now. I want to talk about it in the cast. The precedent for a producer who was sat down and like, we need you to produce, and he was like, "Oh, you can rap," and they put out some projects that were you know what I'm saying, pretty solid. Yep. And then we're like, you know what? We just want the beats. Because at this point, it's like, when I heard the Scoop Diddy do, you know what I'm saying, the T.I. joint's all right, but like, I felt some sort of way with the soul samples. Like, it was all right. Like, I would bump the joint. Right. So, Cannon, can you give us a rundown of some producers that started off producing, that started rapping, had some success, and then we were just like, you know what? Just give us the beats.
Let me see. I believe I named Large Professor, who started, making beats with Main Source, then went on to be one of the lead rappers in Main Source. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the front door. It's just a friendly game of baseball. And then,
that's a great track. Right? It's just a friendly game of baseball. That's a bar.
That joint is, and it's so relevant today, by the way. please go listen to Friendly Game of Baseball, main source. But
fuck the police.
Right. But then after that, like nobody was really checking for a main source. I mean, a Large Professor rap album. So he went back and just started doing beats again.
And he put the tag on his dresser?
No, that was Jay, me.
Oh, okay.
So I also said RZA because obviously RZA's history is well known. Producer for the Wu-Tang, produced all them early 90s solo Wu-Tang joints. And then after all, and then he came out with his solo joint, Bobby Digital. After that, people just kind of fell back on RZA rapping. And just wanted to
Was it because he was perpendicular to the square?
He went and fucked the chick whose stomach was fat as a pancake for a man's sake. It is, yeah. People just kind of fell off of RZA rapping, so he went back and started doing music again, just random old beats. Would we put Pete Rock in this category? Do you put Pete Rock in this?
But did Pete Rock have the solo joint? Because I mean, like.
Yeah, the Soul Brother number one.
The Soul Brother, yeah, that's it, yeah.
And then he had the Peachstrumentals, which was all beats.
And people love the Peachstrumentals. You're right.
Yeah.
Shout to Scrap.
Shouts out to Nature.
Nah, he went to Marcy.
So what you're saying is there is a precedent for this.
I think there is a precedent for this for producers starting out with beats, then rapping, and then public kind of falling off of them rapping, and the beats and I just want the beats from now on.
So you saying Kanye should just make beats from now on? Is what you're saying?
I'm not saying that. I said I think it depends on what kind of beats Kanye is giving us. Because if Kanye is giving us,
I don't want Rick Sweater music, dog. I'm tired of this shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
if he's giving us industrial, saws and hammers, Yeezus beats, then I'm not sure about that. Just mad grunts and
because I feel like the culmination of all this shit he was doing on Pablo and on like what started with 808s. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the culmination of that shit was Scoop Diddy Whoop. I feel like we were always gonna land on motherfucking Swoop Diddy Whoop. You know what I'm saying? Like
Scoop Diddy Whoop. Scoop Diddy Whoop goes hard though. Scoop Diddy goes hard though, man. That beat is tough. That beat is tough.
Scoop Diddy Whoops and Whoop Diddy Whoops.
Let me ask you this, Cannon, and this is a ignorant question. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because when he talked about producing Nas's album, and he talked about producing what's old shorty, Tiana Taylor, and he specifically wrote that all these beats were handcrafted.
Yeah, he did.
So does this mean he's literally cutting the deck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, does this mean he's on the reel-to-reel, and he's just like, know what? I'm gonna snip it right here. What does handcrafted mean?
It's artisanal beats, dog. Like, come on.
You know what I'm saying? You remember, like in like elementary school, they had like the paper cutter. It was like this big ass motherfucking You know what I'm saying? That's what I think of. Like he's cutting audio like that. I'm like, you know what? This doesn't fit.
The wild shit with Kanye though is the fact that he's so out there with he is truly obsessed with sound. I will give him that, right? I can see him doing that shit to be like, yeah, for this album, I recorded the soul samples to reel to reel, and then I just cut up the reel to reel and reassembled it and taped it and took it into the room and ran that through the cassette tape recorder. You know what I'm saying? Recorded the analog and
he put the Scotch tape over the cassette tape. Watchman.
Yeah, I can see him doing that shit, like for real. So maybe they are handcrafted, artisanal, organic beats. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not checking for none of his shit.
Table, dog. Farm to table.
I'm not checking for none of his shit. I'm not checking for no Cuddy shit. I'm not even checking for Pusha shit. And that shit hurts my heart. You know what I'm saying?
That
you say Pusha and Nas, I'm like,
That's hard, Remy. Pause. That's hard.
I'm not checking for the Nas joint. I'm sorry.
What?
It can't be worse than Salam Remy. Come on.
Come on.
I can't do it, man. I can't support this Negro, dog. Like in any form or fashion, dog.
Remy, if it's fucking Nas over This Can't Be Life beats, you're really not checking for that?
I'm not gonna do it, dog.
Wow.
I gotta stand by my principles, dog.
Hey, go for it. I'm listening. I'm sorry. I'm listening. But you know what? I'm downloading it. I ain't listening on Tidal or Spotify. I'm bootlegging that shit. That way you have your cake and eat it too, Remy.
Look, but I wasn't checking for. I really didn't check for Yeezus until I saw the motherfucking Seth Rogen redo the video for
Bound.
for Bound.
Yeah.
I didn't check for none of motherfucking Pablo.
I forgot Pablo came out.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but Pablo had Madlib and Kendrick Lamar on the same track.
And it had motherfucking Father Wash My Hands, dog, which is one of the illest beat drops I've ever heard. You know what I'm saying?
He's rapping over Panda, dog. Come on. My man pulled a Ghostface on a song that had just came out. So you're not checking.
Not checking. And it's not gonna be that hard.
Yeah. When that motherfucking Z share link show up in your inbox, you're not gonna click it and hit download.
I'm gonna check my email anyway. you know, Cannon.
All right, when I put this motherfucking you send it link in your shit. All right, we'll see.
Right.
We'll see. Yo, the press is not checking for Michelle Wolf right now. Let's touch on this. Pause as quickly as we can. Michelle Wolf laid the smackdown on the press at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Called Sarah Huckabee. Said she was Uncle Tom for white women who are disappointed in other white women.
Yeah.
Said Mike Pence is what you get when Anderson Cooper is not gay.
Yeah.
Oh, she went and said her porn name was Rance Priebus. Like fantastic, but the press wasn't checking for it. Remy, how'd you feel about it?
Look, man, like Trump's America. We'll get into that motherfucking everybody in they feeling shit, and everybody needs to fucking toughen the fuck up shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers need to toughen the fuck up. Like, I felt like this was standard fucking Correspondents' Dinner fare, dog. Like, I'm gonna get here. I'm gonna get up here. I'm gonna call. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking who did not Michael Wilbon, but what's his name from the Daily Show last year?
The Indian dude, right?
The black dude.
Trevor Noah?
Black dude.
Trevor Noah? Oh, Wyatt Cenac?
No. Like he had a gig like a reoccurring gig on the Daily Show. Like when Jon Stewart was there. It was another dude. It was the other black dude.
Larry
had Larry Wilbur. Like he kept calling what's his name the motherfucking Zodiac killer or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is
called Cruz Zodiac killer.
I feel like old girl got up there and did the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you get up there and you roast people. That's the Correspondents' Dinner is. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why people are all in their feelings about it. Your boy Trump, all of his feelings about it was boring. It was the jokes weren't funny. The jokes were hilarious. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Dog, I was dying.
Dog, I think the funniest joke was not even the Trump joke, dog.
Which one?
The funniest joke to me was the motherfucking Rachel Maddow joint. When she was
dog.
Rachel Maddow's like going to Target, like, you know what I'm saying? You go in for, like, you know what I'm saying, spaghetti sauce, and you come out with the history of the Byzantine Empire.
No, she was like, it's hard to make fun of Democrats because you guys don't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like ooh, shots. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's why I say Trump shouldn't be mad because she literally roasted everybody.
She roasted everybody. She said that the Democrats were going to fuck up the midterm elections and lose to a dude named Johnny Pedophile Doctor. It would be like
Nazi doctor.
It'd be like, oh shit, he's a doctor. Like she went off on them, dog. Said that Roy Moore almost was elected. Just to remind y'all.
You know what I'm saying? And I fuck with it because he ended her job. She was just like, I gotta get out of here. Flint still doesn't have clean water. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, right.
The mic drop was Flint. Oh man, that shit was fantastic.
And she was funny, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Yaku lady. You know what I'm saying? Like she came through. She came through with the jokes. You know what I'm saying? They were timely. They were on point. I don't understand why people are so mad at her. You know what I'm saying? I think I know why. You know what I'm saying? It's because she's
let me hear your hypothesis.
Because she has a vagina. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't like women to be funny, and like I've seen this shit with like Sarah Silverman. You know, does it like you say something like offensive that if a dude would say it, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody be like, oh man, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But like when a chick says it was just like, ew, like no, be a lady. You know what I'm saying? Right. Put a long dress on, you know what I'm saying? Cover up your shit. You know, like
I think like to be fair, I don't think Trump should be mad because he didn't go on Trump at all that bad. Like she really didn't.
See, she kept saying he had no money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she kept saying he was broke.
That's true. But I think the most poignant part of her whole, you know what I'm saying, joint was the fact when she was like, you all helped Trump. You know what I'm saying? And she's speaking to the media, like, you know what I'm saying? Yep. You all benefited from him.
And you still
you know
are.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so you know what I mean? If you don't fuck with him, you know what I mean? Stop making money off his ass. And that is the truth in jest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so if you want to get like real for a second, like that was the main point of her whole joint was like, you know what I mean? You TV helped create this monster. You know what I'm saying? Now you're profiting off him. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's actually, so on her Twitter feed, that's actually what she's been doing. So she's been like replying to all the press people who said like, yeah, those jokes were unnecessary. She didn't have to talk about Sarah Huckabee Sanders that hard.
Yes,
she didn't. She was so disrespectful. And like on her Twitter feed, all she's doing is roasting them, talking about, oh, by the way, yeah, like y'all are helping them. You know what I'm saying? They had more despicable behavior than I did, but you're mad at me. And like, that's like Boom said, the press was mad that she called them out on their bullshit to their face and made that shit funny. Like,
I think
like
if it was
all
a
the
dude,
jokes for the press.
I think I'm confident if it was a dude saying these same jokes, no one would have anything to say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think they would because I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, that's like the.
Trump would.
Democrats. No, I think it's a knock on Democrats. Like the thing about it is like, I think half of the Democratic, you know what I'm saying, conglomerate feels like, you know what I mean, we should just be Trump and be, you know what I'm saying, and fight him in his own game. Another half's like, nah, let's not do that shit. And let's be when they go low, we go high. But if you look at MSNBC, if you look at CNN, 95% of their news is about Trump and like still like the Kanye, we just talked about Kanye, like there is no such thing as bad publicity. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm saying your name 6 times a day, regardless of what I'm saying, people are gonna remember, oh yeah, you said Nick Brown, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you said Boom Dynamite, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what it's gonna be. So if you really don't fuck with a dude, just be like you know, like I can't remember, somebody, like, there's some news person just calls this motherfucking 45. Like, he doesn't even call him, like, President Trump. He's like, 45. Like, that's the ultimate, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even give you, I don't want to give you any publicity off this shit, so I'm not going to say your name.
Right. But not all of them, though, right?
Right. Most of them don't, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So... yeah, go check out Michelle Wolf. Michelle is a Wolf on Twitter.
Who is she?
Just check her. So she's a comedian who also has a reoccurring spot on The Daily Show. That's where I know her from.
Okay.
And truth be told, I never found her that funny on The Daily Show, but, you know, it might have just been the writing that she was handed. But this one, she just flat out killed it. So definitely going to be checking for her. She also has a HBO comedy joint. So check her out. Michelle Wolf killing the fucking press corps and the president and everybody around him.
Like God
so
$100 bills, got $100 bills, got $100.
So yo, check this shit out, right? Half of the people from the planet are gone, so you know the beaches are going to be empty.
Right.
Right? Mad chaos. So what you need to do is go to nakamuli.com, the funky sweetheart, get yourself some kente bathing suits. So we talking real black girl magic here. Owner and designer, I'm going to butcher her name. Tanile McMillan established Nakamuli in late 2009. She grew up in Brooklyn, and she says she always stood out as the weird one with her unique style of dress. So she used that to her advantage and began teaching herself how to sew after graduating from high school at 16, bro. 16. So she developed her skills by making clothes for family members and costumes for fellow dancers at Hunter College. And then she graduated with a BA in dance, but then pursued fashion full time. And then that's when this joint took place. So she began working with Erykah Badu in 2012 and still creates items for her. You know what I'm saying? On and on and on. It keeps going. Nakamuli has been worn by Eva Marcel, Jill Scott, Danielle Brooks from Orange is the New Black, Jasmine Sullivan, and Meryl from the Tune Yards. You know what I'm saying? So go to Nakamuli, NAKIMULI.com and check out the motherfucking dresses, skirts, bathing suits, all of it with African type of designs and shit. And listen, the prices are right, dog. For somebody who designs clothes worn by Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, and these other black queens, you better pony up and pay that motherfucking money.
Right.
She also makes clothes for the big girls. You know what I'm saying? For the curvy girls out there, she got your clothes. So you can cop your curvy red velvet body dress, you know what I'm saying, for $88.
Shit, watch out.
You could cop the curved draped front skirt for $88.
Watch out for the big girl.
Listen, she got what you need. So go to nakamuli.com, get yourself some African print swimsuits and dresses and tops.
Wait. They got sweatsuit swimwear? They changed the game? Is that what's happening?
I misspoke, Boom. I misspoke.
Okay, I just thought. Listen, Muli, what's a Muli?
Nakamuli.
If you can get some juice right out of the water and it dries automatically and then turns into sweatpants, shawty. Got the game on lock.
Hold up. That might go to fashionnigga.com. Keep that in the pocket.
What's gone already? You can't do that. They got Fashion Nova Men's, man. Look.
Listen, yeah, but we can.
Our one listener, you know
podcast,
what I'm saying, apparently walks it. Our one listener, our fan, works at Fashion Nova. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, we can still do it better. We still gonna do it better. Fashionnigga.com.
They don't got the bouquets.
Exactly. They ain't got them bouquets. But yo, if them bouquets show up, then we know that the motherfuckers listening and stealing our ideas.
Oh man. Listen, we got a copyright. That's gotta be like intellectual, you know what I'm saying, property. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
All right. We could prove we came up with that idea first. You know what I'm saying? There's a timestamp on this shit. We mailed this shit to ourselves, dog.
For real.
I mailed the podcast to myself. Not that big a week for new music, but Boom Dynamite, what you listening to?
So, you know what I'm saying? I got some not new. What's new? You know what I'm saying?
That new.
I fucked with, that new Smoke DZA.
Okay.
Not for sale.
Yeah.
It's a badass Kushgar Colossal. We coming through and we hostile. 47 deep, so everything's getting toppled. Showtime, nigga.
So first off, primarily, like, you have to like Smoke DZA. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if you're because he doesn't have it's not an ordinary type of joint like where you just feel like, yo, this Smoke DZA is killing. Like everybody's gonna like it. Like it's not that type. He's not that type of dude, and he doesn't make music for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you like Smoke DZA, this is a good album. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
I like it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
I fuck with Smoke DZA. You know what I'm saying? So, he's got some joints on here. He's got my man Joey Badass.
Okay.
He's got Ty Dolla $ign on his joint. You know what I'm saying? Got your man Dom Kennedy on his joint. You know what I'm saying? He's got Vado on his joint, Harlem, Stand Up. He's from Harlem. So, like, it's a good album. The one thing that I would take away from this album, he did something that was sacrilegious. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh. What do you do, Boom?
He rhymed over the Guess Who's Back beat. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
And I like there's certain and you know this, Cannon, because you know what I mean, you're a beatsmith and you know about there's certain joints where you feel like, you know what I'm saying, like you just have to exceed the original or not do it at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember I was listening to like a Hot 97 freestyle back in the day, and somebody put on like the Quiet Storm, and the artist was like, no, don't put that on.
Rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that did not diminish my, you know what I'm saying, feeling towards that artist. I was just like, okay, respect. You know what I'm saying? Because you realize if that shit comes on, you have to do some shit that, you know what I'm saying, that and he evokes, you know what I'm saying, Mobb Deep on this album, but I don't know about like the Guess Who's Back. You know? Can you do that?
Yeah, that's like you said, Boom. Unless you exceed it, no. And you know, as a rapper, you should know like what your limits are. And if you're like, I can't outdo Hove, Scarface, in Siegel, don't do it.
Right.
Don't do it.
So I mean, that's the only knock. It's only good. It's only got 12 songs on it. It's 39 minutes. Let's see.
Watchman.
Which is like what I like. You know what I'm saying? You don't give me too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I said, I fuck with Smoke DZA. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's the only takeaway. Like I said, I fuck with Drum. I fuck with Joey Badass. I just fuck with Dom Kennedy. But you can't do that, bro.
Right.
You can't do that one.
That's it. That's it for you.
That's all I got, man.
Okay, Remy, what you want?
all right, look, man. I mentioned it before. I accidentally clicked on a link on the internet that played that motherfucking Lift Yourself joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just want to talk about like the song is terrible.
Watch this.
Whoopie dee scoop, scoop dee dee whoop, whoop dee scoop dee poop, poop dee scoop dee whoop, whoopie dee scoop whoop poop, poop dee dee whoop.
And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But
Does it count as a song?
I respect the you know what I'm saying, the egregiousness and the trolling of it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
and so y'all know I have an affinity for people doing bad, for people having like terrible opinions and doing bad and just like being firmly like entrenched in their horrible beliefs. You know what I'm saying?
Double down on this shit.
Like he doubled down on this shit. You know what I'm saying? And so like I respect that. You know what I'm saying? But I did need to hear some actual music. You know what I'm saying? This week. You know what I'm saying? So like I threw on some Curtis, so some Mayfield, you know what I'm saying? And from that off that what's this with the Mac? Not the Mac.
Superfly?
The Superfly joint.
Superfly.
He has this joint called Think or whatever. It's just an instrumental joint, and it's like I've been learning how to play it on the guitar, whatever. It's dope. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
like,
Yeah, I mean Curtis.
if you want to hear some music, man, listen to Curtis. You know what I'm saying?
For some godforsaken reason, they're remaking Superfly.
Yeah, with fucking Future. Like, come on, man. Future is Curtis Mayfield. Come on, man.
Now listen, man. Like I'm gonna tell you this, man. Before you know what I'm saying, before I was teaching these kids, I was a film major, and I am a blaxploitation film buff. Like I watch all them joints. They're terrible, but I love them all.
Right. Also, shouts out to Big Steve.
Yes, me and Steve. That's how we. You know what I'm saying, but yeah.
Yeah.
You can't do that, man.
Yeah,
you can't
exactly.
do that.
Exactly.
Like what if it comes out and it's fucking great? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bruh. Samuel L. Jackson, you know what I'm saying?
You're right. Samuel L. Jackson tried this and it wasn't successful. You know what I'm saying?
And if he can't do it, you're right. Yeah, you telling me Future could do what Sam Jackson couldn't?
Now it's not Future, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Like I think Big Boy is actually in the joint, you know what I'm saying? But
is he?
I think so. But and it's probably just like a bit. It's probably just like a bit part. But like they got like some new no name nigga. You know what I'm saying? Who was doing like Tyler Perry stage plays, you know what I'm saying, up until now, you know what I'm saying? This is big break. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Shouts out to Jacarius Johnson, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, let him cook. He might be great. Yeah, and X is doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like the Hype Williams Ward, you know what I'm saying? So let it cook. Yeah, it might be good. It might be a great movie.
No.
It might be.
I doubt
you know what I'm saying?
I really doubt it.
It might be the motherfucking.
No.
I really doubt it.
No.
It might be the motherfucking Thor Dark World of our time. You know what I'm saying? Like.
First off, no, not doing this. We're not doing this.
No,
not doing this. Next episode.
Next week.
I almost indulged. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No.
Nah, next week. For your boy, I bumped that Janelle Monáe, that dirty computer.
You're so damn electric, you know you got that juice. You know you got that juice. You know you got that juice. Now squeeze all that passion fruit.
Yo, check that shit out. It's really dope. It gives you kind of there are songs on there that give you kind of a Prince mixed with Janet Jackson type of vibe.
So she's whispering?
Nah, she's singing, bro. But yeah,
because Janet Jackson doesn't sing; she just whispers.
but also, she's rapping, dog. Like for real rapping. Like bars. She raps better than Cardi. So check out that. Yeah. So check out that Janelle Monáe Dirty Computer. She got Zoe Kravitz on there.
Fine ass.
She got Grimes on there. So yeah, check that shit out. It's dope.
She would have blown my mind if she had Sky Zoo on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, listen,
bruh. Zoe Kravitz, motherfucking Thandie Newton, and what's the other bitch? Zoe Saldana. They all played Gamora. You know what I'm saying? All of them. It was a group effort.
Shouts out to Thandie.
I'm missing Thandie right now, dog, because this podcast is going way over. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to get my Westworld on, dog. You know?
All right. So let's then wrap this up. We're on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, like any podcast joint that you could find. We on that bitch. Yo, on social medias, we on the Twitter as usual at DCJ Podcast. We on Facebook like we had been. Search for DefCon Jive Podcast. But guess what? These niggas is on Instagram now, dog.
Yeah.
At DCJ Podcast. And on the low, on the super low, the motherfucking podcast is getting uploaded to YouTube now. So if y'all motherfuckers want to listen through YouTube, search for DefCon Jive Podcast. Yo, we everywhere now, like legit everywhere, dog. You can't escape.
We ain't
us.
shit till we on RedTube, man.
Yo, oh fuck. Yo.
Goals.
Yo.
Next year.
Goals.
Yo. Episode 100, dog. Check for that shit on RedTube.
Shout out to you, Thandy. Come out.
Oh God. So now that we done wrapped this up, you know where to find us. We out this bitch. It's your boy Cannon, aka Super Jai Antonio Brown.
Oh man, it's your man Shaq Griffin. You know what I'm saying? My favorite player, hands down. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Come on, man.
It's your man, Star Lord Jamar. You know what I'm saying? My quill game got me a new title. But I can't let it go to my head now.
Word. And that's it. Oh, Flint still doesn't have water.
Oh, they don't.